Hey, what's good, y'all? Lynx here. We are back, pouncers. Back at it again. I would have been on a little sooner, but like as soon as I was ready to stream, I had to update so much. Streamlabs needed to update. My camera needed to update. I had to make sure that the thing was working. I don't know if my YouTube was down or what, but the video that we're gonna watch wasn't working. Then I had to make sure my controllers were charged and all this other stuff. I was like, oh my goodness. Just determined not to get on tonight. What is going on? But we are here. We worked it out. Everything's cool. I don't know what's new about my camera. I did zoom it back a little bit so you can see a little bit more of me. But other than that, hey, CMD Cold World, thank you for the vibes. Coming in hot. So I like to see. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? We are going to be doing, I'll tell you how I'm doing. I'm doing very good, not just because of that, just because in general, like everything's like starting to center, right? Everything's starting to get slowly but surely better in my life. Things are going up, especially streaming wise. Streaming wise, like we're so close to our goal of 1,000, and then I can go into the next chapter and the next step of my roadmap, my journey on becoming a streamer, or you know, the next part of the streamer. We're already streaming. You get what I'm saying? Speaking of streaming, one last thing. Kai Cenat dropped. For those that don't know, one of the biggest streamers in the world, Kai Cenat. He dropped a video today announcing that he's doing a second streamer university. I guess it's a twofold announcement because one, he's basically telling us he's back to streaming, and then B, he's doing streamer university. Will I sign up for that? CMD Cold World, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Coming in super hot. So what's up? Thank you for that. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? So people have asked me, hey, would you sign up for Streamer University? And last year I was like, hell no, right? Because I just felt like I didn't stand a chance because like mostly people that are just like IRL streamers that clout chase super hard. And I didn't want to get involved with that. And then seeing the fallout to that, I was like, I made the right decision. I'm okay, man, at work checking in. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Work smarter, not harder. Always remember that. Work smarter, not harder. Don't burn yourself out at both ends. But that was last year, and then this year is like, hey, now that you know how Streamer University works, would you sign up then? And the answer is fuck no. Absolutely not. After I seen how it was last time, again, well, first and foremost, I stream mostly video games, right? We do video games, we do reactions and stuff over here. That's mostly what I do. I don't really do IRL streaming. I'm not against it. I'd actually think I'd be pretty good at it if I tried it, but I just don't have the desire. Cause like when you do IRL streaming, the one thing about that, you have to go by what they call COE, content over everything. Everything you do has to be content in some way, and that's why when they record stuff, they're confused and bewildered, so that way the content can keep growing and all this other stuff. Usually that resorts to people like going around fucking with other people in the street and stuff like that. Or if you're lucky enough to be in a position like Kai Cenat or Aiden Ross, you can have like a celebrity come through and then y'all can do interactions with each other like that. Hey, what is going on tonight? What is going on tonight? Thank you very much for the vibes. I'm so confused, but I welcome it all. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's one of those things. I just don't understand, like, why, like, I mean, especially in the space I'm in, like the small streaming space that I'm in, for some reason, like, people over here, they really hates IRL streamers. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. They'll do the whole like, you know, we're all friends, we're in this together, all that stuff, unless you do IRL streaming. then them numbers drop so hard. And I've seen that happen to people that I rock with heavy, right? Where they'll be pulling in on average like 40 to 60 viewers. Like, and then they do an IRL stream and they're getting like 5 to 12 viewers. And I'm just like, their content is still the same, more or less. They're still the same person you've been seeing. They're just outside. But for some reason, like that triggers people or something in these. I don't get it. But the IRL thing is not for me. Like, I understand that's a whole different animal when it comes to streaming, and I'm not at that level as a streamer to even attempt to do an IRL stream. I can have somebody like come through and like we play a video game together, like on camera and stuff like that, like a homie come through or something like that. But like as far as like going out and recording myself and all that stuff, because the thing about the IRL streaming, when you actually go outside, you kind of have to like initiate the content, and then everything else just falls through. That's why a lot of them choose the corny route of just like starting shit with people and all that. Because if you're just walking around filming stuff, that's not going to be as exciting because you know there's nothing happening. People are waiting for something to happen. Whereas like if I have like a set schedule over here, like I'm doing my summer game fest, you always know what's going on over here. My 1001 games to play before you die, you know all about that over here, right? My reactions to stuff, if I'm reacting to like Botchamania or redneck boxing, or you know like what to expect when you come over here, so you either like it or you don't. Whereas if I was an IRL streamer, as good as I may think I'm going to be at it, and I would be, you kind of got to like you got to will some shit on in order for the magic to happen. So I hope that made sense to you guys. I hope I'm just not just talking randomly. But anyway, tonight we're doing Black Voices in Gaming. And then we'll do a little bit of Forspoken if there's time left. I'm probably going to jump around in this for the Black Voices in Gaming and the other like the identity-based showcases, because we got like a Black Voices in Gaming. We got the women-led games. I told myself I tried to like the gamer. They say excuse me, Gamer, Gaymer. They got a showcase too. I want to highlight developers that may not get shine that they should be getting. Like they got an actual dope video game project and it should be highlighted and people should know about this and people should go check it out and all that stuff. But that's only if you're that identity showing off that game. I don't know what they're going to show, but that's what I prefer to see. I don't think like you should just be heavily praised just because. Danger Zone. Yo, KP, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. I don't think that you should be celebrated as a developer just because you are of a certain like background, right? So like I said, for the Black Voice in Gaming, it's like it shouldn't be like a, hey, isn't it great that we're a Black person developing games? I'm like, that's cool, but what games have you worked on? So it hit different when you're of a certain background, but then your game is shit. Cause then it doesn't matter to me anyway. Like I like the double whammy. It's like you're of this background and you made a fire game. So I don't know what they're going to show. Hopefully they do show fire games. We're going to find out. We'll do the Black Voice in Gaming tonight. And then tomorrow we'll do the women-led games and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Actually, no, scratch that. Scratch that. Tomorrow, we're doing something different because while I was at work, Nintendo just dropped a bomb on me and said that they're doing a direct tomorrow. So we'll be doing that tomorrow when I get on stream. But for tonight, we're doing Black Voices in Gaming. Okay. And here we go. There's so many showcases. But I'm gonna catch up. If I do one a day, I'll fully catch up at some point.
We're co-founder of Black Voice in Gaming, The Mix, and the nonprofit Experience Studios. It is a scorching, sizzling summer.
This dude used to annoy me when I first started watching, but he's actually all right. He grew on me.
Gaming Summer Showcase for 2026. Our mission is simple.
Because he does
We
his
help
seasonal
support
mix
and celebrate
showcases, and those are
developers,
pretty good.
grants, network connections, publishers, investors, platforms, and of course, the community of you guys and the culture. This BVIG, we are proud to showcase trailers, interviews, and gameplay sessions with some dope developers. Before we get started, we want to thank our sponsors, Raw Fury, Aurora Broadcasting,
Aurora Broadcasting is
and our
new.
broadcasting partners, Summer Game Fest. Thank you guys for supporting us. IGN, Twitch, GameSpot, and Steam. Yes, Steam. Please wish list or purchase the games.
Yo, KP, how's your day going? How is everything? Hope all is well.
We're coming up on our 3rd year with the XP Fund, where we help fund grants through an accelerator program that will get these games made. If you're interested in supporting these games through charity, please follow the QR code on the screen when it pops up. And if you're interested in investment opportunities, please hit us up as well.
Good, just tired. How are yourself?
I'm going to pass the mic to Lori and Curtis Baxter.
I'm not as tired as I thought I'd be. Like, I was a little exhausted, like, towards the end of work, because I worked extra hours, but I'm fine now. I had a pretty average day. I was at my desk watching, so I'm watching a couple of things right now. I'm watching Static Shock. So like they finally put all the episodes up on Tubi, because I wasn't going to get HBO Max to watch it. So they put up all the episodes on Tubi. I've been watching that. I've been watching a little bit of Beastars. I'm almost on the final season of that. I caught up on Monday Night Raw, because Raw, they're in Paris right now, or they were in Paris. So they live streamed it earlier than they normally would. So like it came on like around 2 over here. And so yeah, I caught up on all that. Saw some other shenanigans on the internet. Talked to my girl, talked to my homegirl. And yeah, pretty good day, all things considered. And now I'm here. Oh, I had to update a bunch of stuff too. That's why I'm a little late. I had to update a bunch of stuff over here.
Because good things should always be shared.
So, jam up day overall.
Rain or shine. Come on,
I sound like a lot, but it was mostly just stuff I did at my desk. Capcom, how many RE games you might say yes? Hey, they keep getting the audience for them. Yo, what's up, Kick? How are you? Did you watch Raw? Wait, what's this game? I seen the first game. I just wasn't personally interested in it. It's a Metroidvania. It's weird because I like and don't like how tall the character is. Because you don't really see characters like this tall in a game like this. And you would think it'd be like a Newsome to be that tall, cause like getting around enemies and stuff. But I don't know, maybe they figured a workaround for that in this game, for their, you know. Raw was okay this week. I think last week's Raw was better, but I enjoyed it. Also, today is Liv Morgan's birthday. I don't know how old she turns, but today is her birthday. Oh, is this Mancala? I don't know if y'all ever played Mancala before. It's like a board game. I actually have it. I actually have it in my closet somewhere. But it's like an African like jewel game or whatever. I used to play the hell out of this. I used to beat everybody at it too. I'm putting this on a list just because of that. I haven't played Mancala in forever, damn. I think no. You know what? I'm lying. Last time I played this was last year when I was hanging out with my homeboy Maul. I didn't bring mine, but he had one. Actually, no. His girl had one. But yeah, we played it then. Let me see the name of this. Oh, where? Okay, it's a weird title, but okay. Oh, I can't get that letter. Taker knew what he was doing when he put Lola Vice and Bailey on the team in AAA. I'm just happy Bailey gets to do other stuff. It looked like they teasing a breakup between her and Lyra, but we'll see how far that goes. Cause they teased it several times and then nothing happened. Wait, didn't he put you said Lola and Bailey? Isn't there another girl with them that also got a big butt? Cause he putting all the big butt Latinas together, the big booty Latinas. I feel like it's a third girl. Like she wear a mask. Alchemic Beast. Pokemon. Nintendo keeping a close eye on this one.
Hi everyone, I'm Thiago Prudente from Mandinga Games. We are indie game developers from Salvador, Bahia, Northeast Brazil, and I'm the lead developer of Black Sailors, Bay of All Saints. I'm here to tell you a bit about the game we're building and why this story matters so much.
But you know who I'm talking about, though. You may not know the name, but I think you know exactly who I'm talking about.
The colonization of Brazil back in the 90s.
Yo, Spookin' Beast, what's good? Thank you for coming through. How are you doing today?
To accept their fate. So the rebel seized control of a slave ship and became pirates, fighting back against the Portuguese colonial oppression in the Bay of All Saints. It's a decolonial game. That means we are shifting the lenses here. We are so used to seeing history in games told from the perspective of the conqueror or the explorer.
Thank you for the check-in.
Sailors, we flip that logic. We take the power out of the hands of the colonizer and put it in the hands of the enslaved and oppressed. One of the things that drive us is how
that's going to piss off some people.
Even in Brazil, our education it's often very Eurocentric.
But you know what? That's artistic freedom. I like that you're taking the you know,
indigenous people
taking a chance when it comes to stuff like that.
As if African was just one big homogeneous block.
But you do risk like alienating of
was formed by several
potential consumers.
Yoruba, Bantu, Fon, and many others. Each had their own unique culture, cosmology, and customs. Some were even rival back in Africa, but they were forced into the same struggle here. The colonizers actually fought mixing different.
That's what I'm saying. I like that they take the chance. Like even if like,
black sailors,
let's say hypothetically, like I may not play the game, I still like the fact that that chance is taken.
And rooted in African ancestry. But over centuries, we lost the clear lines of what came from each ethnicity. In Black Sailors,
yo, Daryl, thank you for coming through. How are you doing? Strawberry Skates, thank you for the raid. Wait, hold on. Hold on, let me. Woosah. Thank you for the check-in, much appreciated. For those that don't know, I am Lynx. I'm a variety streamer. I cover all sorts of things. I cover hip-hop, pro wrestling, anime, pop culture, and more. We are currently doing this Summer Game Fest, and today we are going through Black Voices in Gaming. We're doing a Black Voices in Gaming showcase. And then if there's time left, which there should be, I'm going to make time. Anyway, even if it's a little bit, we're doing a little bit of Forspoken in the night. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. That ain't it. Damn. I got to work on my introduction then. How are you, Skates? Where were you streaming?
In the fire of a pirate rebellion. We didn't want to just make generic African rebel crap. That's why we are collaborating
Hey, hold up. Round of applause. For the 5-stream streak. Get spooking some pants ASAP right away. Thank you for that. Much appreciated.
Africans. There is a Daomé warrior, a blacksmith from Oyo, a hunter from Ife. You also find people with very different motivations. Some of them just want to go back to Africa. Others want to build a full-scale rebellion. And
no, you did that on purpose. I seen you, Skates.
Everything.
I saw you.
And they're driven just everything. These clashing motivations create dynamic conflict between them that evolve as you play. When the game begins, they have just taken control. They don't know each other yet.
That's always risky when it's am I allowed to ask this question? The Vinmators. I like that name, the Vinmators. Vinmation coming through, showing love. Yo, what's good? Yo. Okay. I got something to say. I got something to ask you, Vinmation, actually. But first. Oh, that was a question. Am I allowed to ask it? Sure, why not? But for those who don't know, I am Lynx. I'm a variety streamer. I cover all sorts of things: hip-hop, pro wrestling, anime, pop culture. I'm forgetting all the stuff I cover all the time. I cover a lot over here. So we are currently doing Black Voices in Gaming for the Summer Game Fest Showcase, and when that is done, we'll get into a little bit of Forspoken. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Vinmation, you're playing Mina the Hollower, right? I seen that's getting rave reviews across the board. I seen some people try to hate on it too because apparently difficulty modifiers are considered bad now in gaming. So weird. But anyway, how are you enjoying the game? It looked fun. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm getting hit with back-to-back raids. I'm trying to like woosah right now. But yeah, how's Mina the Hollower? I got you shook up with my bullying. Yeah. Don't be a bully, be a star. I don't know if y'all remember that. That's a very outdated reference. I don't think anybody, and you probably had to be a wrestling fan to even know it. They should bring that back. Tough as nails, but fun game. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Strawberry, what were you playing? What were you playing out here?
You will have to overcome their differences if they want to survive. Your role as the player is to manage this crew and assign them to specific functions on the ship. So, if you want the ship to move faster, you need to put more people on the sails. If you want the ship to shoot back, you need to put more people on the guns. This is how you play your revolution. It's a turn-based strategy experience divided into two phases. First, the planning phase, where you manage your crew, analyze.
Took a break from Arc Raiders. Okay.
And decide your
you done deceiving people?
Then comes the resolution.
You done with the backstabbing?
Decisions play out in real time. As your adventure continues, you upgrade your ship.
All the betrayals.
And rescue more people who join your cause. We just announced Black Sailors to the
Bopping along in Subnautica below zero. I just like exploring and scan all the flora and fauna. So is that the first one or the second one? Of I don't know if that's like the first one with DLC or is that like part of the second one.
We realized that there is a massive audience of players who are hungry for stories that step outside the Eurocentric power fantasy. Black Sailors is for everyone who wants to see history through a different lenses, a lens of resistance, human.
Getting rear-handed by arch enemies, didn't do PvP. Oh, damn, it's just difficult even without the PvP? That's crazy. Netcode Warriors. Wait, this a game from last year? There was one of these developers that made like a Mega Man-like game. Oh no, this ain't it. This is a fighter. I remember this though, but this is a new character. They showed two other characters the other day when we were watching the mix. I want to see the final gameplay so I can see how smooth it all runs when it's like officially done. I like that character design though. Very Gundam-esque.
All right. Well, that was an incredible trailer for Netcode Warriors. I am joined by my co-host, Derek Fields, and right now we also happen to have the CEO and game director of Sun Studios, Segun Oshede. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Glad to be here. How's everybody doing?
Doing well. Doing well. Now, happy to
Wait, hold on.
be checking
I
out
want to
this
see
game.
something
So,
real
I mean,
quick.
right off the bat, these are totally new characters, right? Totally new IP. Can you kind of
Correct,
walk us through the entire development process?
Yeah. So we've been working on Netcode Warriors since 2020. So it's been a hot minute. The kind of earliest days were a lot of ideation.
Okay,
kind of
I just wanted to see
phase,
something real
like,
fast.
what does this IP mean and what is it about? Like kind of figuring out some of the story and lore aspects and kind of honing in like how we were going to reference our inspirations and things like that. Once we were able to kind of communicate with Watanabe-san and Moriyama-san, so those are the guys from Japan who actually.
I wonder if you
worked
want
on
to give
the
us like a
Digimon IP.
release date
Kenji's, like,
too,
one of the original kind of creators,
or at least a
designers of
ballpark
Digimon
idea of
IP.
where we're gonna when it's gonna
Once we
come
were able
out.
to kind of talk with those guys and get more of a hone in on the art style. I think that kind of like we were off to the races at that point. We also had other very talented designers. Ivan Fiorelli, famously, I think has done like some stuff for Fantastic Four comic. I think he was the penciler for Fantastic Four for a couple of years. Mitch Lucas has a pretty famous webtoon that's in development called Project Divider. So a lot of very talented artists kind of help shape the artistic vision of the game. My inspirations for art generally are always going to be based on my background. So I'm Nigerian. So for instance, the main character is Yoruba. I'm Yoruba, so the Yoruba tribe. That was important to me, but also bringing in some of the things from my childhood that really stood out to me artistically and stylistically. So very Shibuya punk and grind fiction inspired. You have a lot of like kind of streetwear and street culture kind of aspects that are kind of baked into some of the art and the especially the human characters, but then the transformations into these like larger than life like warriors. We call them code warriors. It's very Sentai inspired, very Power Rangers inspired. So those are like bring in a lot of like aspects of things I grew up with, like Mega Man Battle Network and other franchises.
That's
like
a good.
really
That's a good series. Mega Man anything almost is a good series.
Yeah, rock on. It's easy to see for me coming from
Happy
the
Men's
similar
Mental
background
Health
in terms of
Awareness Month.
influences and the types of media that
I
was
didn't
growing up
know
with.
that was a thing.
Those
You put me on something
influences
new.
likely
Thank you very
breathe
much,
all
TG.
throughout Netcode Warriors. There's something that you nudged on that I would love to hear more about. One
I
of my favorite
appreciate that.
topics is talking about cultural intersection and how these different inspirations can come together to breathe new life. You're directly interfacing with
I'm not aware of like
developers and artists
I know it's always like
within this
every month is
project,
like
and so
different
can you
themes for
expand a little
different
bit more
stuff
about what
every
it's
month.
like
I'm
to work,
always trying to figure stuff out,
truly as a
or even
global
just like a
studio?
particular day.
Yeah, so
No matter how
me,
big or small it
the
was,
whole
it
thing
like
remote,
I think like
I don't-
last
I
week
always
one of
said,
the days
I
was
don't
like a
really care where
donut
you
day
come
or
from.
something
I
like
just care
that.
you
So
got heart and talent, right?
I was
That's-
like,
that's
oh
it.
cool, I get a
don't
free
care
donut.
too much
That's
how
how I
much
treated that
experience you
day.
have, 'cause I think it's very easy to fall into that trap when you're hiring somebody of that whole thing like, oh well, I need experience to get a job. How can I get a job if I don't have experience, right? So for me, it's just if I see passionate people, talented people, I tend to reach out to those and try to see if there's like a way we can collaborate in certain aspects, in certain avenues. In regards to the globalization of everything, yeah, like people from all over the world, from Spain, from Indonesia, animation team, the riggers, animators from Brazil, and so like your team is kind of worldwide. Kind of by necessity, just because we want the best people that we can bring onto the project.
It's National Best Friend Day, so I was just saying to your best friend that I appreciate that. Yeah, I was actually on the phone with him before I got on stream. I didn't tell him I appreciate him, but we always show love to each other every time we talk and all that other stuff.
Culturally sensitive to whoever you're speaking to and kind of the background, especially some of these guys who are very well known in the industry for the kind of work they've done. So yeah, it was very important.
Y'all actually might see me play against him in Smash Brothers pretty soon.
That they're creatively and artistically being
I've been
fulfilled by the work
I've been really wanting to play Smash Brothers lately.
Yeah,
And I hit up the homies, but we got to set a date for when they're available.
So, I mean, in game development, we all know it's not easy, especially when you're running a team, and especially when you have a globalized team, like you do. Can you speak to a little bit of the challenges that kind of come up and kind of how you kind of triumphed over them?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I've got this part down 100%. I'm still growing, learning every day. Part of it is just trying to be as flexible as you can with time zones. Time zones can be a big thing, right? Sometimes I just don't get a lot of sleep, because I'm like talking with people in Spain who are 4 hours ahead, or Japan who are 12, 14 hours ahead, or whatever, right? So like sometimes it's me being up at 3 a.m. but needing to be up at 8 a.m. to do something.
I might have to
right?
fast
So
forward
that's
this in
the
a
reality.
minute.
It's like sometimes it's a grind. It's really hard. It's difficult. It's mentally taxing. I'm sure my girlfriend would love to see me more. But at times,
Do post stream stuff while I
life
have you up.
demands that
Yo, go do what you
achieve
gotta do. You
greatness,
gotta do your
must
after
do
stream
great
care.
things,
I fully
right?
understand.
Um,
I appreciate you for
so
raiding
yes,
out to me and trusting me with your
I
audience.
hold myself to
And
very
yeah,
high
we'll be around
standards
for a
in terms of
while.
how I do work,
If
how I
not,
operate,
have an
and things like
amazing
that.
Tuesday. All right, take
And
care.
Yeah.
I can't expect everybody to put in 100% if I'm not putting in 100%, right? 110%. Whatever I have to give, I give. Because these projects I'm working on, that we're working on as a studio, they're very important to me. I'm very passionate about them. To me, Sun Studios is poised to be like one of the next premier like fighting game developers, at least based out of the West, right? If we do things correctly, and if we make sure that we're precise and very calculated with how we do things, and that we put our heart into it. So that's kind of my approach to that.
As a fighting game, this means that we're entering into the fighting game community and entering into a nuance for things like iframes and move cancellations and like hitbox coordination.
Yeah.
I am arbitrarily gesturing at this as just a fighting game couch player. Dead or Alive was my game of choice, and I'm no longer good at any of them. But they bring such a nuance, and so what sort of nuance, emergent outcomes do you hope comes from Netcode Warriors, and in terms of how people play and engage with this game?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know too. That's a good question, because I was trying to, when they were showing off gameplay footage, like the attacks and stuff look super choppy. So I was like, that's not going to work well for like for fighting games where you need like to study frame data and all that other stuff to know how to like properly fight against certain character types. Doesn't matter like the player skill, just that character itself, because each character going to have their highs and lows, and that's why you study frame data. That's what like the experts do in the fighting game space. But yeah, I'm curious to know how they do that, because what they showed us so far, it looks super choppy, so it doesn't look like it's going to be a fun experience just playing like that.
Yeah, so
but they already said
Warriors,
it's not final,
there's
so
the stylistic kind of things that we're referencing. But in regards to the gameplay itself, I think that's actually where it shines, or where its specialness comes from, because we're making an arena fighter.
Okay.
Which there's a lot of them out there. Usually based on licensed IP. Like your famous anime or whatever. But those games are usually designed for a more casual experience. They're not really designed to be competitively deep. It's more about getting to experience your favorite characters and play them in a way that's easy for you to do, and easy for you to switch from character to character and just do really cool stuff and kind of put it down and like I had a good time or whatever. And that's not really the design goal here. The design goal here is for you to put hundreds, thousands of hours into, like, the game is like constantly revealing itself to you. And in that kind of design space, arena fighters haven't really had competitive spotlight before. I mean, there's one or
Smash
two here or
Brothers.
there, but they all kind of make compromises to kind of have that conversation with the fighting game community, I would say. And we're kind of looking at things in a sort of a different direction. Obviously, we're trying to incorporate some things like motion inputs are pretty big for us, quarter circles and things like that should just exist more usually in traditional fighting games that tend to not exist in arena fighters. We're putting those in. Charge motions, and other things like that. But
that's going to be weird, depending on how their arena fighter is, because it doesn't look like it plays on a flat surface like how Street Fighter is, like a 2D Street Fighter game. How it's like character here, and there's no like sidestepping. Doing an arena fighter, you're using the entire arena to your advantage. Thank you for the check-in, by the way, of Inmation. So you're using the whole arena to your advantage. So if you're doing like Street Fighter like inputs for the attacks or the arena fighter, that's going to be weird because you'll be facing a certain direction, and then it's like, well, let's say you're doing like the fireball, like the quarter stick punch or something like that. How will you do that if you're facing north instead of just facing west or east, right? So it's like, well, the input change based on where you're looking and all that stuff. Like that's going to be very tricky to do that. So I'm curious to see how they can get that off the ground. They might have cracked the code.
The idea of what an arena fighter is or what it can be is a real expression of freedom of movement in a three-dimensional space that 2D fighters just generally aren't really can't do in the same way, I'd say. And so even the 3D fighters that you're familiar with, like Dead or Alive or Tekken or Virtual Fighter, because jumping usually and crouching share an input, jumping, crouching, then stepping to the side share an input that limits how quickly you can move in and out of the foreground. And it's mostly about moving forward and backwards quickly with like intervals of that. That's why there's like high level techniques about stepping into out of the foreground. Neko Warrior kind of approaches it more like there's a real freedom of movement, and the skill and depth is how the decisions you're making based on that movement. You can move wherever you want.
Yo, legend.
In the right place at the right time.
Oh.
You can move quickly.
What's good? Thank you for coming through.
To what your opponent is doing and things like that. So that's kind of the design space.
How are you doing today?
In regards to what Netcode Warriors is and what it can be.
I will say this too. I don't know if he's because I thought about an idea and maybe they could do this because I don't think this has been done yet. I don't know if y'all remember a game called oh my goodness, now I'm blanking on the name of the game. Oh my goodness. It's a robot arena fighter. It's made by Nintendo. Most of them came out in Japan except for one in the for the GameCube. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Hold on. Because what I'm trying to say is like they can make a game like that, but as a fighter, custom Robo. There you go. Jeez, it just blinked out my head that fast. Custom Robo. They can make like an arena fighter where it's like hand-to-hand combat, but using custom Robo controls. Because custom Robo is usually you just strap on a certain gun, whatever type of gun you want for that Robo, and then that Robo has a limited number of dashes, and then it just shoots. It doesn't really do like. I think they might have like some melee attacks, but the melee attacks are really slow. But if you keep it just like hand-to-hand combat for the most part, but you can move around the area like an arena fighter, they might have something right there. That might be the one to crack the code. I'm doing pretty good, Legend. I'm doing pretty good. We're watching the Black Voices in Gaming. They're showing off a bunch of Black developers and creatives that are working on their own video game or working as a collective with other people, and they're showing like the upcoming projects they got between now and next year.
I love that. We spoke a little bit earlier just about this being again a new IP that no one's seen before. Let's say we're fast forward, game is out, it's doing amazing as I'm sure it will. Fandoms love to interact with their favorite characters. Do the Sun Studios have any kind of aspirations to take those characters and develop them for other forms of media? And like, what does that success look like for you?
Yeah, this is something I've thought about loosely. I haven't put too much thought into it, to be honest. But from what I've thought about, I do think like a companion manga makes a lot of sense. Like a one-shot manga, I think would be really, really succinct with the art style and the inspirations and everything like that. Would make a ton of sense. I think animation, like a short film, could also.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Shenanigans ensue. That's basically.
I put the cart before the horse. I don't really. I personally, I don't care about that.
Love a good story, and I'm glad that you expand on that a little bit. It relates in a lot of what I was thinking about. There was a nugget that you mentioned about the story, about a lot to do with the game's identity and the expectation of players committing an amount of time to it, so that they don't feel like that they have to do homework outside of the game to drive a connection with it. Games now are emerging in a space where let me rephrase and say, all media is emerging into a space where they are competing with each other. So whether you're a game or a cartoon or a movie, the attention space is like a continuously crowded economy. And so, looking to keep your players in this environment in hopes that they will dedicate that time and expand upon the story. It sounds like a huge undertaking, one that it commands standing out with some of these other arena fighters that you were pointing to. What do you think about that? Emerging into a saturated space, emerging into a space where the goal of keeping players attuned to the game is going to be really important. Are there other elements that are going along with the story to
Yo, Smee, what's good?
Yeah, I think
thank you for coming through.
Like the
I'm darn happy to have you here.
Indeed, right?
How are you?
From a competitive standpoint, to have a sustainable player base, or just a player base that sustains over time. I think another thing also is, like, at this point with most fighting games, like, you need to show your player base that you're gonna put more time into it outside of just the initial release. So you're gonna expect like some kind of downloadable content, whether it's more characters and things like that down the line, which are all things, conversations we're having and plans we're making. Obviously can't speak to anything definitively like that at this time, but all conversations we're having about how to make sure that Netcode Warriors is it's not just a game, it's an intellectual property, right? That can extend past just the game itself, right? Like whether we get to make like a Netcode Warriors 2 or 3 or whatever, right? Like we've already had conversations about some of the story elements that would play into Netcode Warriors 2 if we got to make that. And we have some very interesting kind of fighting games are very hard to market. You need to show players that there's something, either you usually need IP or something unique or something they're familiar with, something to grab them or bring them in. So one thing is obviously like character designers who've worked at Marvel and worked in Bandai and Digimon. Like that was like one pull. Another pull that I can't go into too much detail about, but I can basically explain, is that we got some pretty prominent content creators in the fighting game community to agree to give to let us use their likenesses actually as characters in the game, as playable characters in the game. So that's something I'm super excited about, because I think it really creates this like fandom kind of relationship between the game and those content creators and their communities, right? That I think will really accent kind of the IP in an interesting way.
Cool. To remind folks watching, you are both the CEO of Sun Studios and also the game director. So you're actually covering multiple projects at a time.
Yeah.
Talk to us about what does your typical day look like?
All right, I'm fast forward. I want to get to more games.
If you like what we're doing, then scan the QR code and consider supporting the XP Fund, which helps provide grants to underrepresented indie developers.
I didn't hear because I fast forward. I didn't hear the.
Now, let's get back to some more trailers.
Possible release date, but we got all summer. Something bound to come up. Rogue Eclipse.
Pay attention, adversary.
I can't let it end here. This time will be different.
Man, they got a tournament mode? Scramble Start Crossing. Okay. Twerk, 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 twerk. Truck Coon is supporting me from another world. What is this? So it's like, I don't want to say Crazy Taxi, it's more like Burnout, but with a fantasy element as far as like battling creatures on your little sword thing. It's a girl at the end. Saturday AM Battle Manga.
It's time for a new hero.
What is this? Oh, it's a fighting game. Oh, you know what this kind of remind me of? Oh, what's the one based off that anime? It was like Bobo, 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 Bobo. They did a fighting game that was like this. That's pretty cool. A demo coming soon.
T-Dream is gonna be a look into the life of S, which is my alter ego. So it's like a semi-autobiographical game. And S makes these virtual spaces for themselves that they call sanctuaries, out of a wish or a need for a world that is more safe, or for a world that accommodates.
This is what
better
Madara is trying to do to
grief
us in
and
Naruto.
sadness,
Or do to the
or
ninjas,
for
I
a
should
world
say.
where they can imagine versions of themselves that like somehow find a hard time existing in real life. My name is Samuel Baido. I'm 33 years old. I'm based in Antwerp, Belgium. I work as a theater maker, performer, and mentor. And in the last 3-4 years, I've also been working as a game designer. I think it's a game that can be enjoyed by experienced players, but also by people that have no previous experience with video gaming. Next to walking being the main action, some of the things you will come across are like interactable words like read or sit or listen. Those are like some of the interactions you can do in the game. So it's rather simple. I think it's really about the experience, about getting to know the story of S, and spending time in these virtual sanctuaries. There are sanctuaries created for rest, sleep, and dreams, but there is also a sanctuary that kind of encapsulates a painful, even traumatic memory, I would say. There is a sanctuary that questions how we can grieve for people that we don't know but feel close to or feel connected to. So this is like almost a game inside of a game. It's just a circle of chairs with names on them. But I'll read out the little plaque with information. Sit with them. I hope to turn this into a game one day. A game where you walk and encounter names on chairs. A list of names of people of color in Belgium who were killed by the police. I wonder what it would be like to sit with them around a campfire. There is the home world that connects all of the sanctuaries, and in the home world, different iterations of S live. I call them NPCs, non-playable characters. And you can chat with them, and a big part of the game is actually to kind of help them get unstuck or to help them heal in some kind of way. I think the game is important to me for many different reasons. The creation of the game was really triggered by this traumatic event that's out of my youth that surfaced during the lockdown. A very painful rupture that I had with my father because of my sexuality. And already very early on, because of playtesting the game or kind of having these open door moments where people could come and test the game, I noticed that it really resonated with a lot of people, and that the game opened for them maybe some ways of like reflecting or philosophizing on the topics that it offers. I would get messages that would be like, wow, you inspired me to start writing again, like I'm journaling again. Somehow sharing this very personal story made a lot of people feel really seen. I also think Plum Road Tea Dream is important to me because it's like this hugely collaborative work. There are often comments on this work of like, whoa, I never thought about making games by 3D scanning clay sculptures that you make in real life. Or we also made this theater piece out of Plum Road Tea Dream, and there people are like, okay, you're using a video game as a medium for a live performance. I've never seen this. So I also think we pushed some boundaries in some ways and kind of bridged the game sector and the arts a little bit more. And we're just hoping that a lot of people find their way to it, play it, and enjoy it, and that it triggers something for them, that they get something out of it.
Okay, coming out in July. I just hope it's one of those games where it's like the general audience can understand, and it's not, you know, like an art project they're trying to get off the ground and only they understand what they're doing, and everybody was just like, I guess this is cool. Like I want to be like a game, like there was a game I played back in the day called like what was it, Papo and Yo, and that was like an indie game, and it was like you have to take care of this monster and all this other stuff, but like it ended up being like a really touching story about like a son dealing with his father who was an alcoholic and all that stuff. And like, but as it unraveled, you got to see like how it was and his journey with it, and it all made sense. Maybe that the person I was just talking, like they got all the pieces together, and I'm just not seeing it from how they're describing it. I'm hoping it like all comes together once it's actually like when it's in the hands of the consumer and they just understand it.
Sure. But it's good to see you again, you know?
Yeah, it's been a while. So let's just jump right in and get started. Can you talk to us a little bit about kind of your path to becoming a combat designer?
Yeah, so my path as coming to a combat designer, it's like I had very humble beginnings. I started off in Albany, New York. That's where I grew up. And my brother is a lot older than me, and he would introduce me to a bunch of comic books and action movies like The Five Deadly Venoms, Kid with the Golden Arms, and one of my favorites, Bruce Leroy and The Last Dragon. And I just wanted to become these kind of characters. So I would start like taking gymnastics and doing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm scrolling through a lot of this and I don't see no gameplay footage.
And when I translated that energy into like making games, I like realized that not just being a game designer, I could also be a person that creates these sort of action figures or adversaries or even the heroes to allow people to feel like that person I was trying to capture and become myself.
Cause at least the other guy, like he was when I was letting him talk, he was describing netcode, like they showed us the trailer for the game and then he was talking about it. Whereas like they just jumped right in and it's just like, this is a combat designer. I'm like, okay, for what?
Sure that I can get into the program. I started talking to, like, I originally went there for
I'm like, did I miss that part?
We're gonna have this game program, and I lined all my classes to be like a good game designer and have them transfer over because I didn't have a whole lot of money to like stay there extra years. And then along the way, I met a lot of people that had been working in games and had an internship where they realized there's a specific role for a combat designer, a person who makes the enemies or a person who works on the hero and their interactions. So that was like my first foray into getting into realizing the role of a combat designer.
You said that you took like martial arts classes to that. So what was like I guess.
Yo,
went through the
Vinmation,
process of,
thank you
like,
for stopping by.
taking that experience.
Have a
from
great
that
night.
and then,
Enjoy the
like,
rest of your
applying it
Tuesday.
to
Take
combat
care.
design.
Yeah.
Thank you for trusting me with your audience. We're fast forwarding that though, because. Yo, Josh, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. How are you doing today?
But the 3-footers and him afraid of moonlight. But all hig who are gallivant all night without skin.
Also, hello, Felicia. How are you? Thanks for coming through. How are you doing?
She even tell you about the La Diablesse with her one cow hoof and wide brim hats.
I feel you. Just want to mellow out. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Josh. Thank you for the check-ins.
Bang, 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 bang.
The hell is this? Farouk. Was that the wrestler Farouk? Beatdown City Survivors. Oh, it's out this month. At some point.
Xavier B. Johnson, and this is Diesel Nights.
This is kind of like Titanfall.
Hi, I'm Indigo Doyle, creative director at Pushing Vertices, located in Toronto, Canada, where we're making
Oh, I remember this last year.
A slice of life adventure about Naomi, a 16-year-old girl in the 2000s.
They showed this last year.
And her MP3 player. This game is
Oh no. I hope this. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really hope this game doesn't get a bad reputation because of how Mixtape was. Because they said like it's supposed to be based in like the early 2000s. The girl got an MP3 player and it's a coming of age story. I really hope it's not on the level of what I've been hearing that Mixtape is all about. Like if you're gonna make that this is my own personal thing. If you're gonna make a game based on a certain set period, like a time period or whatever, like have it actually be in that time period. Like I'll give you an example. Mafia 3, right? When I was doing my Mafia games last year, Mafia 3 was set in the late 60s in like a fictional Louisiana town, right? But how people were in the 60s is how they were portrayed in that game, right? There's like racial tensions are high and all the other stuff. So they used a lot of the language that they would have used back then, and they behaved the way that they would behave depending on what neighborhood you were in that game. So it's an idea if you talk to your parents or your grandparents, they've witnessed some element of this. It's not coming through like, here's, what I don't want is for it to be like, here's 2001 through the eyes of a grown-ass man living in 2026. Right? Because then you're just going to be looking at it through 2026 eyes. Like 2001 wasn't like that at all. So it's like certain terminologies and phrases that are common today that we use weren't using back then. So don't apply it. The mindset that people had back then was different than how it is today. So you have to make it match. From what I heard about mixtape, it does none of that. And I hope that this game does not fall victim to the same thing.
To my childhood, rollerblading through the quiet streets of my hometown with my own personal soundtrack loaded up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I love rollerblading and music. And that's why we spent a long time perfecting the movement in the game to make it feel smooth and purposeful. And when it comes to music, I always have a soundtrack for how I'm feeling. In Roller Girl, the music is linked to the mood of the game. Changing the playlist changes your perception of the world, from happy to sad. The mood influences other characters' responses to you and your dialogue options. Key story moments also impact the mood. We are curating a soundtrack inspired by 2000s pop punk by connecting with local indie bands. So far, we're featuring artists Narima and King Fabs. There's something about the way it feels to effortlessly glide down a smooth street. Your favorite music playing in your earbuds, and for a moment, it's like time stops, and you're just in a flow state. That's what Roller Girl represents. Your wheels on, your music up, and the freedom to move. The freedom to explore and learn about yourself as you go. You start the
Can
game
she do the
playing
thing
Push
where
On
like
Car,
she doing
which
like that
breaks
with the
down
cones?
immediately. Desperate for cash to fix it, you lace up your rollerblades and grab your MP3 player. You do odd jobs around town, stumble into a romance, and uncover a juicy town mystery. I don't know about you, but I used to spend a lot of time in my head. Back in the day, I would rollerblade around my hometown, inventing backstories for my neighbors. There's a certain charm to small towns, and I can't wait for you to poke around and find the little stories.
I don't know how you
hidden
roller skate on
behind
grass.
fences and around corners. Thanks for taking this tour with me, and thank you to the Black Voices in Gaming Showcase. I can't wait to see you find your vibe in Roller Girl.
I'm happy they showed a lot more gameplay footage this year though, 'cause they played this last year for Summer Game Fest. It didn't look like this at all last year. So they improved on it a lot. I'm guessing you have to intentionally like change the music to match something to progress. Because otherwise, why would you just have sad ass music all the time?
We are back with Black Voice in Game. You see how that we just like push right into it. I am here with Lizette and Marcus Montgomery, Cornerstone Studios, and they are working on your first game as a studio, which is Carrier Cuties. It has like a really interesting premise to it for sure. But I want to know how you guys started Cornerstone Studios, because it's like you guys are like super vets. Even I'm like just the stuff that
Okay,
you
this
guys
one
have
they
done
actually
puts me in awe.
will
So
show
you
off
guys-
the
you
game
guys
after
talk
this.
about
They
how
talk for about 5
you
minutes.
started the studio and a little bit about your backgrounds.
Yeah, we're not new to this. We've been doing this for almost 3 decades. Some of us have been doing it for 3 decades. So we've worked in console, AAA, small studios, and we were kind of at a point in our careers where we were trying to figure out what was next. We've worked with the biggest titles and the biggest IPs in the world. So we thought the next step for us was making our own IP and starting our own studio.
That's super awesome. And kind of what led you to, you guys know I'm a big fighting game fan. It's like my favorite genre. I play every fighting game. How did you kind of come up with this style of game and kind of want to make a fighting game for your first title?
You know, a lot of this comes back inherently. I'm come from that arcade area. That arcade era where fighting games was really prevalent. I like that twitch, fast responsive sort of gameplay. It's a lot of the games I've worked on prior have had that. And so this is kind of just falls into that pocket. To really get into what inspired this, I think, Lisette, maybe we should talk about our grandson a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a grandson, he's 6. And we, one of the things we love to do is like break out old consoles and old games and just have fun with him and relive the nostalgia of, you know, us playing as a child with our grandson. And one day we broke out the Dreamcast and put in Power Stone, and
that's a great game. I played that on the stream. I was getting clapped when I was playing it though.
Amazing time. And
I'm so rusty at that game, but it was so fun.
Come back, you know, and everyone we talk to has like such affinity for it. They're like, oh, I remember that game. They get this like.
I think they brought back Power Stone for modern consoles, not like a remaster, but they did like a Capcom collection thing, and they put it up there.
Update the mechanics and, you know, bring it into an area where co-play and like team-based mechanics are sort of like pushed a little bit further. And so, you know, that's how kind of got the ball rolling. It was just a fun playtime with our grandson.
That's amazing. And you have you were mentioning this earlier, you have a collection of like a vast collection of games?
Been collecting games for a very, very long time. You know, between the different eras, we even go back to the Atari, but you know, the Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, Saturn games.
Saturn, that's awesome.
You know, like my first job in the industry was at Sega, and so
really?
Yes, so I have a huge affinity for Sega and their the litany of games that they have. But we've been collecting and carrying a bunch of different digital and physical media for a while, so our collection is pretty big.
So,
it also doesn't help that you have like an encyclopedic knowledge of game design, so that also
really helps. I may need to hit you up about that. Not for my own, you know what I mean, resources and whatnot. No, that's really cool. So if you're looking at your library of games and your grandson, you know, was a little bit frustrated at some of the games that he's playing, what made you like decide to pick this one? Like from, you know what I mean? You're just like, do you remember this particular Power Stone? And you're just like,
with kids, you expose them to a lot of different things. You never know what's going to stick, and you know, so we're always, since he comes over and plays with us, there's certain things he likes and certain things, you know, he wants to play just because he's familiar with them. But we also want to expose him to new things, and you know, the Dreamcast is one of those things, and Power Stone is one of the many things that we, you know, tried. But that was one of the first things that he really attached, and he would ask about it.
So I'm guessing they made like a Power Stone-like game, which is cool because that's a game that you would think more developers would attempt to make in a modern era, but they haven't.
And he was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Come, son, let me show you what this is about."
Especially since the last guy was talking about arena fighters. That's a really good arena fighter.
And we really love the fact that we found something we could connect with him, and we find that to be a very unique experience, and we want to make sure that how can we replicate that, not just for us but for other people as well. There's a lot of nostalgia around these sort of games, and you know, people of our age may want to be able to share it with the kids that they have, and we think that we have a unique way to kind of bridge that intergenerational play.
That's cool. So rolling into this, Lizette, like how did you come up with this particular game, and then can you talk about the premise of it, because it's extremely interesting.
You know, I think all good games that kind of hit the zeitgeist often reflect like the conversation we're currently having, and the conversation we are all currently having is AI. So
like a 90s rap song.
So I was like, you know, let's you know, and there's assumptions that we all come to, which is like, you know, we're all going to eventually be killed by robots. So let's just play out to the worst scenario what that may look like and make it absurd and stupid. So I started thinking about what a post-AI world would look like, and I'm like, well, our pets are still here, so of course they'd be the ones who take over the world. What would that look like, and what would they do with their free time? And then you start doing these really silly like world and logic exercises, and then you end up with some really wild story, and that's kind of how we ended up here. Carrier Cuties takes place in the future, where AI does what AI is going to do, and eventually humans are extinct. And our pets essentially become sentient and take over the world we've left behind. And they build battle bots in the shape of their former owners to battle out their primitive instincts. And that's sort of the premise behind this.
So they die. So their owners straight up are gone. And then they're just like remembering their humans.
Yes.
Did the pets didn't kill them? AI killed them.
Yeah, AI killed them.
Because I'm like, this is so sad.
Like AI killed them. You know,
yeah.
AI's gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah. So let's jump into it. We're gonna play, and then I think it would be really interesting to just kind of go over the character design, the pet design, and then kind of your approach to art, you know, and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna try to play and talk at the same time.
I will give you some tips as we're playing.
Okay.
You know, just press X and Y a lot, and you'll be fine.
Okay, so what's the character?
So
this particular character.
This is essentially our boxer and our boxer. So essentially, the boxer pet is piloting his humek, as we call it.
Humek.
And essentially, they appear as humans at first, and as you sort of unlock super modes, their robot abilities reveal themselves to you.
That's cool. So you had you guys have pets, dogs?
Yes, we do.
Because the Scoop. That's notorious. That's when you're like, when you're like, what the?
Not the Wu-Tang logo in the back?
Yeah.
Like a fake Wu-Tang logo.
You gotta handle that. You gotta handle that in pleasant ways. But
This definitely look like a Power Stone arena for sure.
Of the characters that we have, you know, and while this is still early, we want to be able to represent the humor and the character.
They need to do something about this health bar though. Like the health bar taking up way too much of the
very
screen.
Much like the classic Power Stone game, you've got dive kicks. You can pick up and push different objects in the world. You can pick up tables, throw them at your opponent. Ooh. There's hazards in the world as well.
Throw your opponent into the stove. If you hit them against that wall, you'll also see the barrels knocked down on them. So you can also use the world to your advantage.
Should I have like homing gloves?
Yeah, the rocket fists.
So how did I get this power up right here?
So there's power cells, like you just, as you finished, much like the classic game, there's power cells that will spawn across the map. And if you're able to pick up 3, you're able to then transform into what would be eventually your
Vivi! Hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping by.
We will have in the future.
Wait, what does that mean? What do you mean?
So currently, when you get your 3 power stones, you stay in your boxer form, but
Hey, don't say Power Stone, you'll get sued.
A new character with the new build, where you're actually going to switch.
It's your power cell.
Really?
So you're going to have more pet-like abilities once you get your super move.
Oh, I got deaded.
You can see the pet mech in our current trailer.
Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, that's awesome. Which we will debut, or we already have debuted. I mean, you guys debuted it, so
you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
People who were on site at the mix were able to see the cat that I built for it.
Oh, that was cool. So talk a little bit about like the kind of practical creation of the characters.
Yeah, so one of the things when we were talking about what we wanted to do in the studio, I also wanted to change my process of how I created characters and assets, and try to take advantage of, all this new technology we have with photogrammetry. So, and my natural ability to sculpt with physical material and clay. So I'm building all the characters.
Wanted to stop by and say hi before I go to bed. Well, hi to you as well. I appreciate you stopping by. I very much appreciate that. I'm glad you're doing well.
Taking advantage of the style and uniqueness that we get from physical materials. And
we are watching the. We're still doing our Summer Game Fest all summer long. We're doing the Summer Game Fest, and tonight we're doing the Black Voices in Gaming.
And the interactivity of the characters in the world.
So these are 2 developers of was it Cornerstone Studios? I think that's the name of their label, their developer company.
The advantages that come with.
I forget the name of the game that they said this is, but it's supposed to play like Power Stone. If you remember Power Stone from the Sega Dreamcast game, the Sega Dreamcast days.
You wanted to get it more hands-on, but when you were at previous studios, how did you develop art there? Because you were directed and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I started as a character modeler for just 12 years, worked my way up until I became like a lead.
Yeah, this is called Carrier Cuties, Pets, and Mets.
The process has always been digital. Maybe at the beginning when we're kind of dealing with sketching and doing brainstorms and loose sketches of a character, you get paper and you could get hands-on with some oil and paint. But once it gets into the 3D phase, often you're in a digital space. And So for me, I really wanted to take.
This is how I wished a lot of
design things
the
physically first, so
showcase
that
was
the
like,
toys feel great in your
where
hands.
like they would talk about
Often I've worked
the
in games
game and
where
the whatever,
create
but they also
characters,
show off
and we don't really
gameplay
see them
footage.
in 3D physical form until we've made a toy, and by then the design is kind of sealed. So I wanted to nail that down early, and making sure it's something like a kid wants to pick up and play with.
So you're thinking of
Yes,
like just
that
in
that
general,
game, the Arena
360
Fighter from
aspect.
1999. And it's crazy that like not many people have even attempted to make another Power Stone since then. It's like we had Power Stone, Power Stone 2, and then that was it for a while until Capcom came and I think last year they did a Capcom collection where they finally gave us Power Stone for modern consoles. But still, like no other developer attempted to do it, but they are. So this is like a demo of the game, like a little teaser.
Make sure that the toys and the merch will also reflect that.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about the Waffle House, because that's a very iconic cultural situation. You know
So
what I'm
character
saying?
cuties and mechs.
What other, you know what I mean? Like what other kind of cultural references as far as environments are you guys gonna have? Because no one's really doing that.
I think that's all they're doing for this though. Hold on, I'm gonna move to something else
Think about
because
this world that we've built.
they're gonna do this for like
Very
another
much
10
all
minutes.
about-
We got other stuff to get to. So
I mean, jumping in feet first to make a game in a studio is not easy.
Thank you for having us.
It is not for the weak.
No, not at all.
yo, gaming therapy.
On to the next
I
segment.
seen you come in. I was like adjusting my thing here. Thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. How are you doing? How'd the rest of Injustice 2 go? What is this game? We're dashing around. Toss down. Oh, we seen this during the spring. The Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch. The rabbit hole. Okay.
Excited for all of them, but like, what was your favorite?
I think my standout would have to be Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, I'm a longtime Jay and Silent Bob fan, so just that nostalgia alone was enough to get me pumped up and excited for sure.
Valid.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to all of our devs today, Jesse, Steve-O, and the entire Cornerstone team. Be sure to put a lot of those games, most of those games, on your wish list while you can, and we are going to toss it over back to Justin.
Thank you, Curtis and Lori, for hosting the show. Great to see you guys, and loved those interviews. Love the devs and all the so good.
I like this little
Thank you
gaming
all
thing
for
here
tuning
he
in,
got.
and the developers who are participating
little
in the
pixelated
showcases
avatar.
and this one in particular. Make sure to follow the developers on their socials, wishlist, buy, and play their demos. If you are interested in helping to fund some of those projects that you saw on the show, you could donate to the XP Fund through the QR code on the screen and connect with us.
I'm not gonna
if you're
lie though,
interested
I think
in
I only
additional
put down one
investment
game I was
opportunities.
interested in
We
out of
have
this
to
whole
give it up to our
presentation.
partners, No Rivals,
Only from what they showed
Aurora
us.
Broadcasting for being on the ones and twos, Raw Fury for helping to make this thing possible, and our broadcasting partners, Summer Game
Like that
Fest,
Power
Basic
Stone one
for
looked
including us
intriguing,
again,
but like
Twitch, IGN,
how
GameSpot,
they were
and
playing
Steam.
from what they
Make sure
showed
to catch
or for what
all
I
of the
seen,
other awesome
I was like,
showcases
I don't
happening this
know.
week. There's so
Like
many
I like the idea
The
that it's
Black
being
American
made.
Game
Like we need
Showcase,
another Power
Women-led
Stone like
games,
game out there in the
Southeast Asia
market.
Game Showcase, Frosty Games Fest,
But
Wholesome Direct, Story Rich, Planet Play, India Game Showcase, Day of the Devs, and more. My head's about to pop. Again,
I just wish they weren't like pussyfooting around with the power up. I'm doing an occasional punch here and all that stuff. Show like the ins and outs of those two characters.
And peace.
All right. So we got that one done. So we got, how many we got left after this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more showcases to do. And I'm saying 11 because we're doing the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So that after the Nintendo Direct, there will be about 10 more to do. I don't know why my math was just... Anyway, we are going to do Forspoken now. Forspoken is next. I actually liked the last year Black Voices in Gaming Showcase. They showed a lot more intriguing games last year, and I was hoping it was going to be a follow-up, but the only follow-up we got was the Roller Girl game. That was the only one that came back. But last year we had like a Mega Man like game, and they had one that was kind of like a Legend of Zelda type of game. Wait. Oh, my thing here is saying it's messing up. I ain't even connected yet, and it's already messing up. It's crazy. Madness. I'm glad the people who made Ninja Gaiden is making the last Ronin game. Who, Ninja Theory? Ninja Theory is I believe those are the developers. Ninja Theory, if you see them being a developer, you know the game is gonna be like super stylish. That's one thing. Good, bad, or indifferent is always gonna be super stylish. All right, hold on. If I had to restart this, I don't know if it. Okay. Wait, hold on. There's a delay. See? Why'd that delay there? I don't like that. Let me see if I can fix that. I appreciate the lurks, me. They have to make it an M-rated, probably gonna be over the top Wolverine. Wolverine definitely gonna be over the top for sure. Oh, let me see something. Oh, why is it doing that staticky noise? All right, hold on. I think I know what's wrong. Nope. That doesn't help. Hold on. Let's try this again. I'm hearing double. Okay. Fixed it. Nailed it. Okay. That got annoying for a quick second. Let's get back to Forspoken. Wait, didn't I get that already?
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
Yeah. Stay frosty. Got it.
I thought I had that already.
You know, it's not the ability to use magic that matters. It's what you do with it.
Yeah, thanks. Kinda guessed that already?
Good. I won't need to tell you again.
All right, so it's not this way. Hey, mistress, how are you? Thank you for coming through. All right, let's see. Why did it tell me to go here? Strange. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a headache. All right, let's fast travel here. Because I can't get up here yet. We're going to fast travel here and then work our way up the hillside. Then we got to get all the way up there to that tree. Oh boy, look at that guy.
Bad guys nearby.
Got it in one.
All right.
Implant. You missed. There's another enemy around somewhere.
Bullseye. Nope, not working.
Look out!
Got you on your toes now.
Nope, don't run. Don't run. Don't run.
What's hiding down there?
All right. Uh-oh, some more enemies.
Whoa, that's not doing much. Yep. Ha! Whoa! Time for some pain. Take that.
Come on. How you all miss? There you go.
Huh. Oh, damn. Come on. Yeah. Ha.
It's uneven ground. Oh.
Let me at him. Right on the money. Eat it. Oh, this
Oh.
Possibly display,
Almost didn't see
That's
him.
your idea of a compliment?
if you like.
We're still a ways off, aren't we?
Not too far now.
Not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I see one up here. Oh, two's over there. Oh, it's right under me. Wait, am I going the right way? Okay, I am.
Ugh, it's so damp here.
Let me get this first.
Bounties of this fair realm know no limits, my lady.
Ah!
Something's there. What shall we do?
Pretend we didn't notice. Aha! What? Nice. Ooh, nice find.
Wait, where is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's another one.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I can't even enjoy that flute blossom I picked up. Nani? Oh crap, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm dead. I can't see where to fall from.
What is break though?
Dangerous, that's all.
Thanks. That much I knew already.
Oh, I see. Somehow. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to fall any further than that unless I can actually tell where I'm falling to. Oh, there it is. There it is. All that for a feather I don't need. Okay. So now we gotta go back here for a third time just to make our life easier. And then, hold on, let me zoom out. Be a little easier this way. Fight that mutant.
Why are we here again?
Please tell me you're joking. This looks like a big one.
Hey.
Oh boy. Wait a minute. Let me go up a bit first so I can see where I'm going. If I'm gonna drop down, I need to know where exactly am I dropping to. Oh, it's a honey badger. Oh!
Yeah. Coming. Yep. There it is. I'm getting to be one
There we
tough
go.
customer.
I'd say you're becoming reasonably deadly, yes.
Okay, back to what I was doing. Okay, those are 3, 4, and 5. Where's 1 and 2? Okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go all the way down. All the way down. Oh my goodness. All right. Here's how we'll do it. Oh. That was close.
So each
All right.
is at a city like this, right?
I believe so, yes.
And now all of them have gone to shit. Man.
Where's 2? Oh, it's down there. You see it? That glowing red thing moving just under the waterfall. Look at it. Down there moving in the water. I can't fight it when it's in the water, though. I'm at a disadvantage. I gotta get out the water if I'm gonna fight it. Fuck you, guys! Oh! Uh-oh, I'm not hitting it. I'm not hitting it.
Come at me now.
Oh, God. Oh, no! Back up! Oh no! Oh no! Fighting on this steep hill I can't see.
Okay. There.
Oh my gosh.
That's not doing much. This ought to be good. Heads up. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I am giving myself an A for effort on that one.
And so you should.
All right.
That ought to do it. Whoa, look at this.
Got rid of the area mutant. Now I gotta. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, 1, 2. How about that? Oh, it was guarding this. Let's see what's in it. Oh. I got a bumper shoot. All right, let me see. How can I get in there without necessarily getting in the water? Because I don't want to be attacked by whatever's in the water. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness.
Got this. Nope, not working. Oh. Right in the sweet spot.
Now how do I get up there? Oh, that's how. All right. Wow. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Ugh, what a pain.
There better be something good.
Did it in 3 moves. Okay. Let's see. Might as well do this. Might as well do this. What's this over here? Oh, that's a stat boost. Oh, I need my water. I need my water. I'll be right back. My exercise bike is under me. It's not letting me move. I'd forget my own head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. Also, shout out to you, Spookin' Beast, for you didn't know this, but you allowed my water to actually get cold because I had just filled up my my filter thing before I started streaming, so nobody hit hydrate until you did. So by the time I went over there, it was actually super cold. So thank you for that. Cold water is the best. I agree. Strongly agree. I lost my bearing. What was I doing? There's two. Where's one? Oh, one is over there. Why does this area look like this?
If it was, Athia would.
The area is so cloudy. I'm about to swim it, but if I die, then I die. It sucks that she can't, like, she can't skim across the water. If she can, then I don't know how to do it yet. I guess I didn't learn that ability. There. Ooh, got a bunch of bumper shoots. Now we gotta get over there. Let's see.
The prison here was said to be impossible to escape.
I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, yeah? Well, whoever started that rumor never met me.
Convinced you'd have ended up there, eh?
Actually, I might as well go this way now that I'm in the water. Yeah, I might as well start this way. Yay! Reach a new checkpoint or new fast travel area.
Making something.
Damn, I need some tall aster. Oh wait, I can level up one of these. Surge magic recharge boosted only when enemy is present. Enemy can be knocked to the ground more easily with cuff encounters or cuff counters. Boosted when it makes the last. Yeah, let's do this one.
Actual treasure.
Found a nugget. Tentaprav once stove to offer justice even to those deemed uncontrovertibly, I can't say that word, guilty. All were given the right to a trial by water in place of the punishment for the crime of which they were accused. The trial was a chance to prove one's innocence once and for all, but so feared was it that few were brave enough to face it, choosing instead to see out their sentence, no matter how harsh.
Did you find something?
I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna do that, and then just craft another one. Although, let me see this one. Yeah, see all this shore violet I got? I'm trying to get rid of it. Oh, shoot. I ain't mean to do that. I'm trying to get rid of as much shore violet as I can. Okay, so I'm honestly trying not to explore too much over here. I'm not going to go over here just yet. I'm actually going to go here first. Oh, shoot. There's a photo spot over here, too. Damn it. I guess I am going that way. Let me get these two out the way first. What's this? Damn it, that's sure violet. What are you doing? You're not fooling anybody.
Think that's all of them.
Seems like it. Nice work.
Guess we better turn back.
Oh, I can't go in there? That's crazy. Boo. That might be a story mission thing. I'm getting too far ahead of myself for myself. That's crazy. I fall in the water and this happens.
There's such a thing as relying on magic too much, you know.
Says a guy who's basically a bunch of metal held together by the stuff.
Something's there. What shall we do?
Kill it with fire. That's what we do. We kill it with fire.
Got you on your toes now.
That's quite a find.
Nice.
Ooh, gross. Hey, this place looks pretty unique. Should I take a picture?
Just try and...
In the frame you go.
Oh, what's that? How do we get there?
That's
I probably got to go through that mountain area that I couldn't get to before to get there. All right, anyway. Can't go there yet. We're going to do this. And then fast travel back here again. Go up the mountain, continue the rest of our main story. Oh!
Alright. Yeah. You're close.
Bang! Get out of here. Now, where was I going? There's 3, 4, and 5. Up there. 1 is under me. How far under me? Oh, not that bad. Still not that bad. See?
Seems kind of slow.
Oh, there's an enemy coming. Very hard.
Whoa, that was exhausting.
Come on, I'm taking damage. I can't do anything about it.
Come on.
Get out of the way.
I'm getting a feel for this.
You certainly seem to be, yes.
I wouldn't even try and be over here, but I will get that spine stone while I can. I'm going way too far off the path, off the beaten path now. Let's bring it back.
I don't like the look of this.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Go up the mountain again.
What do you think I am? Superhuman? Let me at it.
Oh, the honey badger. Honey badger don't care.
Huh. What's this?
Uh-oh. Oh, there you are.
We got this. Want to see a magic trick?
Damn, I'm hitting the wrong thing. There we go.
Gotta be careful.
Now I pick it up. That was 3. 4 is over here. Oh boy. I came around the wrong side.
There's such a thing as relying on magic too much in here.
There's a guy who's basically a bunch of metal held together by this stuff. Nope, not working.
Oh. Hey, Ibo. How are you? Thank you for coming through. Hope your day is going well. We're playing a little bit of Forspoken. Day's going good. Can't complain. We did a little bit of the, we're still doing the Summer Game Fest. We did a little bit of Black Voices in Gaming, and now we're playing Forspoken. We still got many more showcases to do, including but not limited to the Nintendo Direct that's tomorrow. Or not even tomorrow. It's already past midnight here. So later today in the morning. Wait, where's one?
Just being in this place makes me miserable.
It's definitely not the most welcoming of realms.
I wasn't trying to land there just yet. I was trying to dash first, but this game says screw it. Oh man, if I go down there, I'm gonna have a hard time coming back up. Okay. Angel Stone. All right, at least that's something cool, I guess. All right, now how do I get back up there? That way. Gonna start lurking while you do your laundry. That's cool. I'll still be here. Hey, thank you for that. Much appreciated. Thank you for the vibe. And thank you for your check-ins as well.
Bang, bang.
Let's see. That's 4. Did I do 2? I must have picked up 2. There's only 3 and 4 left. All right. I still need a way up there. I could probably dash across. Let me see how lucky I get with the dash across. Oh yeah, I can make that. Yeah, see? I can make that. That's nothing. This is really a strange place to scale, though.
Yeah, stay frosty. Got it.
Oh, the birds! Get out of here.
Nice.
We somehow made our way all the way back up. Ooh, Noctite. Those are super rare. That's why I only got like 12 of them. We're gonna work our way to this. 1, 2. I guess I'll go that.
My Battle Tree sense is tingling.
Let's see what we can find, shall we?
Whee! I don't know what's back there, but I'm not going back there. Unless it'll chase. Oh, it's chasing me. All right, that helps. That also helps. Yeah, keep chasing me. Less stuff I got to deal with. Wait, put me 4, 1, and 2. Okay, so 4 is behind me somewhere. Or is it under me? Oh, 4 is down there. Oh boy. All that for some more Noctite. Oh. I don't know what you're doing over here, but
Might as well pocket this. We're still a ways off, aren't we?
Not too far now.
Smells like that Battle Tree back in Sepal.
Good. Then there must be one nearby.
well, we weren't supposed to make it here yet, but I had to come this way anyway, so more progression of the main story.
No resin in this tree either. Is there something in Bob's rhyme we're missing?
It's the hue of blue, and the bloomers too.
The bloomers. Wait, I think he means flowers. So not just the blue veins, but flowers as well.
I suppose that could be it. That, or the old loons rubbing off on you.
Only one way to find out.
Is that it all the way over there? I see a blue hue all the way in the distance. We'll work our way over there. I still need to, I'm gonna head to number 2 and then head to number 1. And then once I reach over there and we get the resin off of that, we'll call it a night. Good, got some angel stone.
Ugh, it's so damp here.
The watery bounties of this fair realm know no limits, my lady.
Oh, got a feather. All right. 1. I can't get the other one. 2. And then a tree. Can I go up higher? I don't even think I can go up higher. Yeah, they're not letting me go up higher than that. All right. All right, so we'll head down. Die, devil bird!
Great, this is just what we need. Ha! That's not doing much.
That's it.
Oh, damn. Let me at him.
Catch.
Whoa. It's growing sideways.
Spooky Dookie Boy, what's good? Thank you for coming through.
Very deep cuff.
How are you doing today? Wait, can I get up there?
Huh? Huh? Yeah.
I should be able to scale this, right? Oh no, I can't scale it at all. I can't scale it at all. Okay, so I'm guessing. Let me see. Yeah, I can't get up there. Interesting game. What's this about? Hold on.
So each of the Tantas had a city like this, right?
I believe so, yes.
And now all of them have gone to shit. Man.
So this game is about Frey. That's Frey. Girl from New York, troubled past. Things are looking up, and then a bad incident happens to her. And just when she's down on her luck, she finds this magical cuff that you see in her arm right there. And then the cuff talks, and it warps her into this world that we're in right now called Athia. And so now she got like two objectives through the gameplay that we got. One, get out of Athia and back to Earth or New York. And the other is help the people here while she's here and figure out why this unknown disease called the break is going on. Because when it affects humans, they turn into zombies and other creatures and stuff like that. So right now we're trying to get some resin so we can cure the old man's sickness that he got. Because the old man is basically our way of getting out of here. Our way of getting out of Athia. Yeah, she pretty much behaves how you would expect one to behave if you were just in a city and then you just could warp to a fantasy world. Let me see. A great river runs through Alvalet, and its mouth stands at the castle in which its rulers have long dwelt. Grain from the lands upriver was sent down to the city beneath the castle, and then onward out to sea. In time, it grew to be a vibrant trading hub. Its cheerful, lively atmosphere standing in stark contrast to the severity of the castle, a fact often remarked upon by those brave enough to make such an observation. What kind of bud is in that world? Well, we did collect a bunch of different plants. That part we did do. Some of them do have medicinal purposes.
You know, it's not the ability.
Flowers.
Oh, wait.
It must be full of resin.
Careful now. Haste makes waste.
That's all right. Look, just one little.
This is actually one of the plants we're trying to get now.
And okay. Whoa.
Oh shit. Oh wow. What's this? Emmy, what's good?
Can't have you dying out here and leaving me stranded.
Yeah, maybe save me before the fall next time.
I don't have to save you at all. I aid you of my own free will, not because I...
Yeah, whatever.
Then no cuff could do that.
So Bob was trying to tell us something. I'll have to thank him when I get back.
Things are going good.
We can't go back to Sepul without more resin.
We watched the state of play, or not state of play, the Black Voices of the Gaming Showcase, and now we're doing a little bit of Forspoken. You'll need more for your head back. Continue into Avolet and find more Ballow trees. Damn, I need
Where are we
more.
gonna find more Ballow trees?
Perhaps through that door.
What door? There's no door. Oh, it must be a door over there that I can't see. It's insane co-op game Pipe EXE. Oh, I never even heard of that. What's it about? I don't even know how far the fall was. Oh, now we can go in there. And whatever was up here, I didn't get. They didn't give me a chance to get it. But now we can go in that spot that I couldn't get into before. They wouldn't let me.
Did you find something?
No, I don't want that. I wish they told us like what were the actual plants before I actually like attempt to pick it up. Is this cat in the familiar's in the water with me? Weird.
The prison here was said to be impossible to escape.
Oh yeah? Well,
It's on demo, collect things and extract. But you're inside a computer and there's pipes. Windows screensaver, you gotta climb stuff and avoid fire. Hold up. That sounds super familiar. We might have watched that at last year's Summer Game Fest. That sounds super familiar. Hold on. Let me look that up. You said Pipe EXE. Or Pipe.exe. Hold on. I see the trailer right here. Let me mute this real quick. Are you talking about this?
Oh, I didn't even notice you'd come in. Welcome to System 60. You've been hired, which means that in this training video, you'll learn everything about your new workplace. Let's start with your main workspace. I'm, of course, talking about your desktop. Work in our company requires expert-level skills in basic built-in programs, such as Notepad and email, all of which QB, our friendly virtual assistant, will be happy to help you with. Your primary responsibility at System 6D is testing our new products and identifying any
Oh, great!
bugs.
Just got back inside.
You'll be using our
Yeah, I'm looking at this trailer that Emmy was just talking about. She just played this game. I'm looking at the trailer for it.
Work you simply can't pull yourself away from. The bugs can be found.
So this is
anywhere in the
definitely not the
program,
game I
so
seen
be very observant when traversing the
last
virtual
year.
landscapes. But thanks to the world's first fully visualized bug detection, even a brainless mannequin has a chance at success, which means so do you. While System 6D is a technology company, our greatest asset will always be our people. You can look forward to free lunches, high salary, and complete safety. Oops. Looks like she found another bug. Impressive. Perfect posture, perfect attitude. Now that's the kind of employee you should look up to. Here at System 60,
That's
you
crazy.
can look forward to free lunches. The free lunches, high salary, and complete safety throughout the entire testing period guaranteed.
Oh, he Harlem shaking.
Guys, how am I supposed to work under these conditions, huh?
That's how I be at work, trying to stay awake.
Join our friendly team. Together, we can make Geometry OS the shape of the future. All you need to do is answer the call. After all, we've already hired you.
That look crazy. I ain't never even heard of that game. It basically is like a like the screensaver from like Windows 95, where they used to make all those little pipes on the screen, and just made that into a horror game. That's what it comes off as to me. You can't even spell curses. It even has a maze. Yeah, is your VOD up? I can watch that tomorrow while I'm working. I want to see what that's all about. I want to see like actual gameplay instead of like the random jumps that they were doing. Oh, you didn't stream it. All right, well, I'll just look up some. I'll look up some gameplay later for sure. Then. I just want to see more of that in action.
So much for going unnoticed.
Huh? Whoa! I don't want to fight. Okay, I just came to get some Balo resin and then I'm gone. Over and out.
What's the site?
Yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen. I go with you, it ends bad for me. So I'm just gonna go walk.
If it's co-op, I could definitely do it on the weekend. Cause I'm playing like different demos and stuff.
You can turn yourself in.
Hard pass.
I mean, of course, request an audience.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Now all y'all dying.
You'll have to keep fighting. They're only giving as good as they get. I'm trying to de-escalate and de-escalate. Come to a place of non-violence.
Wow, how very zen of you. Well, let me tell you, I've come to a place of you or them, and I pick me.
Suit yourself. You're surrounded.
How many of them are there? There.
It's healing itself.
We got this.
Oh. Stabby, stabby. Damn, stamina plus 100. That was really good. No wonder they was holding out. Kind of remind me of Stellar Blade. No, it's not. There's not enough gooning in here for it to be Stellar Blade. Hello, Ripos. How are you? This is Forspoken. In order for this to be Stellar Blade, she gotta be double cheeked up. I don't see a lot of cheekage.
It was distracting, and it almost got me killed.
That was not my intention.
Oh, so
What a monster at? Oh.
Why the hell do you want me to request an audience with Tom?
The Taunters rarely leave their throne. I was thinking that if you keep yourself out, it might draw her out. Once she's broken cover.
Speaking of that, you're gonna get the new oh damn, he hit me. The new Stellar Blade that's coming out. She looks younger than the previous girl and even just as cheeked up. Wait, is there an enemy? Why the music still going off like there's an enemy around? Oh. They just gonna walk away like they off duty. Like, get out of here.
I'd stay back if I were you.
All right, now you're all gonna get it. Don't run. This is your hell.
Let's see what we got.
Thanks for being my sleepy tab. Moving on to the TV now. I appreciate that. Currently playing Elden Ring off stream. Okay. I never played Elden Ring. People have played it so much, they're doing like all these like special things. They're like, I'm doing it with just a shield. I'm doing it with like one arrow to the knee and all that. I haven't played none of it. Oh no. Oh no. And who's shooting me still? This ain't the time, guys. This is not the time. Y'all gotta die quick, because I gotta go.
What do you think I am? Superhuman?
Oh God, they're here. All right, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Move. See, look, I'm still getting hit. What? I told you I gotta go. Why are y'all trying to attack me? Oh. Geronimo. Oh my gosh. Did we make it? Oh, there's shelter. Hurry up, get in the shelter. Why is it still going on? I made it to shelter. Everything should be fine now.
What's this?
That's crazy. It's still going on out there. I guess I gotta keep going. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I don't see any enemies. I don't know where I'm near it. What? Oh, there it is. What the hell is that?
Specialty Alafray. Whoa.
Get your bitch ass out.
That's a huge bitch.
Look at the size of that battle crate. That bad boy'd make the record books for sure.
All that for one experience. That's
Let's just say
crazy.
I think we're good for
All right, hurry up. Let me get this before something comes. You're about to enter the next phase of adventure. Make sure you do it before you continue. Man, let's go. I ain't got time for this. So basically, for those that don't know, like when it's blue like that, these super tough creatures come out, and they all come out like a giant mob. It's like an army of them come rushing at you. That's why I start running as fast as I could before they start like really like gathering.
There we go. That should be enough.
She's right inside.
And there I was, thinking you were serious about your non-violent solution.
Prague doesn't deserve your mercy.
I've said it once before, but apparently it bears repeating. Not going to happen. I'm not gonna kill her.
But if you don't...
Did Eddie Griffin do a new special?
Everyone in Sepul could die. You have a gift that no one else possesses. It's your duty to use it. The people need your help.
Not my problem. Look, I'm gonna take the Balo resin, back to Sepal, save Break Bob, and get the fuck back to New York. Done and done.
You know, countless people will suffer and die because of Prague, don't you? Are you really going to abandon them at their most vulnerable? Yes, I see. Like mother, like daughter.
Fuck you! That's...
True. No, fine, fine. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Come on, let's go back to Sepul with you. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. Motherfuck!
Is there a problem?
Maybe I can reason with her. She's the taunt of justice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll ask her to stop the break, and everybody wins. Right?
I think his last special was 2019 called "You Nigga." I know he was over here. He did a tour here. It was him, George Lopez, and Cedric the Entertainer, and they did a. They was at the comedy club over here, and that was honestly, I think around that time actually, because before the pandemic.
You are charged with the murder of Tante Silent. Bring her in.
The Hue of Blue. Yay, we finally beat that one. We're probably still not halfway done the main story as long as I've been playing this game. We're finally starting chapter 8. See? The truth will out. That's crazy that it's still blue like this. And those aren't even the creatures that's supposed to be attacking me. Like these things here. Trial by Tanta.
Not what I was expecting. Anything you want to tell me about Prague before I face her?
Prague is the arbiter of truth. There's no use lying to her. She can see through any falsehood.
So you're saying her superpower is a law degree and a bullshit radar?
No, it's much more than that. She can do other things as well.
Other things, huh? Well, that's clear as mud. Thanks.
All right, Pose, good luck with your interview. I'll try to wait for a time to like where I can like talk and get it out.
What the...
Wait, didn't you say something about, did I misread that? Oh, no. Okay. I didn't read it. I was like, wait a minute.
Bold upstart, so fair of face, yet black of heart.
Yeah, it sucks when you got to do it. But when I was looking for a job, like the first one was a little nerve wracking, but after that, it was just like I'm just repeating myself every time.
In judgment be baptized. Oh,
Hopefully, you only got one shot though. You only got to do it multiple times like I did.
Look, will you stop destroying the city and leave the people alone?
such certitude, such righteous poise. Yet all is demon solid noise.
Shit, alright. If you're gonna rhyme everything, then just kill me now.
Dissemble not. Confess your crime.
Wait, she chained her own arms?
Slaughtered in her prime.
She ordered her soldiers to attack innocent people. Children died.
And have you proof to back this claim? Or do you merely run from blame? Pray, come, stand trial, let truth be heard. Bear witness with both deed and word. If pure you are, there's no to fear. If devil solid, all must fear.
Look at me. Look at me.
Hey, thank you for the check-ins. Much appreciated. Also, round of applause for the 5-stream streak. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Get some pants stat. Got a streaker on the loose.
Okay, look,
Thank you for that, Wolfgang.
kind of in a rush
How are
here.
you doing today?
This isn't going
A
anywhere.
tale of woe, a severed past, a child let go, returned.
You're doing blind?
What the fuck are you
Oh.
talking about?
No!
Well, what the hell?
No! Quiet! 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 I am the asker of questions. You are the answerer. Do you understand? Consort of demons!
Okay, what I said about the rhyming thing, I don't mind it so much anymore.
I said quiet! I seek to know, child, nothing more. I crave fact, not settled score. So trust yourself unto the scales. By judgment's test, the truth prevails. You know the truth of what you hear. Admit it, the way forward's clear.
I'm uncomfortable.
Crystal.
Today we hear the case of one Frey on trial for the crime of tanticide. Specifically, the senseless slaughter of the mighty Tantasila. May her essence find rest.
How do you plead?
If you plead guilty, they'll execute you immediately.
Not guilty.
Lies! And yet more monstrous lies! She drowns! No more of this! She dies!
What? I thought you said if I pled not guilty, she wouldn't kill me. Wait, I declare a mistrial.
Mistrial. That's what the demon said. We must honor such a declaration. Always. Must we? We must. Then another trial must be called. A trial by water.
Yes! A trial by water!
The hell?
Let's see how long your lies sustain you.
Well, that's what that giant thing was in the distance that I took a photo of. Ouch.
Now come, face the time-honored test. If innocent, dispose your best.
What? How is that a trial by water?
Did you like the Wildling demo yesterday? Yes.
Succumb, and your
Wildlings, yeah, Wildlings. Yeah. I like what I saw. Like, I didn't see a lot of it. Like, just a little bit of what you were playing, but I like what I was seeing. I'm always a fan of, like, 3D platformers.
But whatever. Bring it.
Oh, I gotta beat their ass?
Trial begins.
Oh, you ain't saying nothing but the word. Hold on, let me get my right weapon down. Wait. Nope. Oh, wait a minute.
Like that.
Careful. They're deadly at range.
Close call. Any more minions you want to send my way? I'm getting bored.
Do resist the urge to provoke her.
I can't do my crucible. There you go.
We got this. Okay, I admit it. This is getting pretty fucking tiring.
I told you not to provoke him. It appears to be weighing its next move.
All right.
They're not very fast, but look out for those axes.
Dodge those.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Welcome to my hell. Oh my goodness.
All I want is to help those people.
Foul demon! Your shameless hypocrisy is as vile as your lie. She has a case. I sent her twice.
Oh my goodness.
Her due, her right. Right? She has no right. Preposterous! Ridiculous! The Tanta's end is end of all. Its balance lost. The land would fall. She is a criminal, a committer of unforgivable sins. Ignore her. Destroy her!
Yo, tell your crazy side this is a private conversation.
All right, what do I do now? I gotta fight her now?
All right. Cut the bullshit. Just promise me you will stop attacking the people of Sepal, and I'll gladly fuck off.
The trial is past. Now justice done. The law dictates thy freedoms lost forever. You will die in this watery prison, girl.
What?
But no, this cannot, will not stand. The Tanta's word sustains the land. Exactly! Which is why there must be no mercy for a Tanta killer. None!
Okay. You guys clearly have some stuff to discuss.
One more word, and you will lose your tongue!
Oh, yeah, that seems fair. Score another one for justice.
Insolent, unrepentant, murderous creature. You will rot here forever. Forever!
Sadly, I don't think we'll be getting out of this without another fight. Looks like you riled her enough.
Oh no!
To do her own dirty work.
I really didn't want to fight another Tanta.
Well, you had no choice. She wasn't going to listen to reason.
What is she doing?
You will find no refuge here.
That's it. I'm just gonna shoot you with the other thing, cause she.
Now's your chance.
What is happening? The trial was passed. The accused is innocent. Lie. You see, the trial means nothing.
Oh, never mind. Let's just shoot her down. Whatever. Oh, damn.
Not again. The verdict is passed. The accused must be acquitted. The accused guilty. A penalty must. Oh, shut up! My judgment is final!
Uh-oh.
Get out of the water, quickly!
I'm trying. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh.
None shall be suffered to break the laws of
Oh, come on with this cheating shit.
What now?
She's using her power to manipulate gravity.
Take that.
Where is she?
Die! Die! How dare
Watch your step and avoid falling in at all costs. Get away. She's building up to something.
Oh my gosh.
She's gathering her power. Huge spear. She's gonna make it explode.
Nope. Beat her before that happened. I don't know what she about to do, and we'll never know.
Damn you, demon! I will end you! Enough. It is time to move on. Dear sister, oh, the price she pays. Her daughter lost. Her loving gaze.
Daughter? What are you talking about? Tell me! What does that mean?
The demon. Child of Sinta. Child of...
That's her mom?
Child of Sinta, what? What's happening?
Ratha's dead. I'd assume that most of her enchantments died with her.
And?
And so... we're about to get very wet indeed.
The truth will out. Wow. Got a brand new bracket of spells. Wait, can I? Okay. We just beat 2 chapters in one stream. They speeding up everything now. Breaking point. But we're not doing that tonight. Yay, we're halfway done. Wait, did I get rid of this? Oh, wait. Taking up an unnecessary amount of space. Wait, what's the button? There we go. All right. Gonna wrap this up. Dyer. All right. So we actually got a lot done with that Forspoken game. At least, I mean, it's still a whole bunch of the land that we got to explore and all that. But at least we're at the halfway mark. We're halfway done this game. At least on paper, we're halfway done. I think it's like 13 chapters in total, and we start chapter 9. So maybe we'll be done this game by the end of the week. I don't know. It's definitely gonna be on our up all night thing. So, and we're gonna be playing it after each showcase. So we'll see how that goes. But for tomorrow, we got the Nintendo Direct. So we're gonna be watching that. After that, more Forspoken. Wednesday, we got the women leg games. Thursday, I don't even know what I'm doing Thursday. I think we'll do the Frosty Fest. No, we'll do Wholesome Direct. We'll do Wholesome Direct for Thursday, and then Friday we'll do the Frosty Fest. This weekend, I'm open to collabs. If you guys want to collab with me, let me know. Hit me up. I am supposed to do Berglund Gnomes though. I do for sure owe that to Quiche. If you guys want to join in, let me know. Berglund Gnomes will be up for sale on the 10th. I don't know how much they'll charge. It'll probably be like $10. I'm not quite sure, but we'll be playing Berglund Gnomes. I know Ibo I owe like a Fly for Fun as well. So I gotta hit her up about that too. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing. Summer Game Fest all summer long. We'll be doing the showcases, we'll be doing the trailers, we'll be doing the teasers, we'll be doing the demos. I still got my 1001 games to play before you die to continue, but we won't be continuing that until we're done for Spoken. We got Gamescom in November. We still got Botchamanias and all that stuff when that pops up. We got the Double XL freshman cover, which is coming in a few weeks. And yeah, many more. Thank you all for coming through. We are so close to our goal. That's kind of inaccurate up there. It's 945. We actually got 949, but we're so close to 1,000. Thank you for everybody that came through and dropped a follow, dropped some vibes. The subs will come along, I guess, when they come along. I'll be appreciative of all of that. Lurks, raids, all that stuff. Could have went anywhere, but you didn't. You came here. I appreciate that. Trusting your audience with me, trusting your time with me. I'm gratefully appreciative of that. Let's see who I'm raiding out to tonight. I don't know. I don't know who's up. We'll figure it out. But wherever I send you guys, just tell them Lynx sent you. All right. We will go to we will go to let me see. We'll go to Jalapeno Nuts. We'll go to Jalapeno Nuts tonight. He's playing the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. Pretty cool guy. He's the guy that I used to like. We always like raid out to each other during like our nightly session because we're usually the ones up around this time. So he's a pretty cool dude, and he's a part of the Dragon's Lair Discord. So shout out to Brax, who's also streaming right now. But I'll get Brax next time. I want to like. I haven't gotten to Jalapeno yet. I raided out the Brax the other day. But yeah, so we'll raid out to him. Tell him Link sent you. Until then, stay safe, cherish your loved ones, all that good stuff, and I will see you all later tonight. All right, for the Nintendo Direct and more for Spoken. Take care now. Bye-bye then.